Hey everybody, it is me. We are calling in from the airport this time. We are at Abu Dhabi Airport. Everything has been successful so far. We had a little bit of a mishap this morning, a cab that canceled on us right at the last minute, so it was kind of a scuffle to get in here on time. But man, once we got here, it is a ghost town. Everything is closed down inside. Like, you can't find coffee shops, you can't find cafes, you can't find gift shops. Stuff is all like wrapped with shrink wrapped paper to make sure that nobody goes in, so it's kind of amazing. There's obviously the 2-meter rule, social distancing is in effect, everybody's required to wear a mask. Customer service is still outstanding though, so I mean, if there's one thing I have consistently seen in the UAE from top to bottom, it's customer service. So even here in the airport, even with thousands of people being laid off, there's still a smile and still tons of happy people. But I wanted to tune in to let you know how we plan on handling sleep. We've had a couple of people ask specifically about how to handle sleep on a cross-country or a cross-global venture like this. So first and foremost, I do not ever recommend anybody drug themselves on a plane. Don't drug yourself with Tylenol PM, don't take melatonin, don't take sleep aids, don't do any of that stuff no matter how long or short your flight is. I don't ever want people to take any kind of medicinal herbal supplement to help you sleep, because it's not quality sleep. There is no quality sleep on a plane. Even if you're in first class, the fully reclining seat, it's not really quality sleep. At best, you're getting decent rest, and really what you're getting, if in almost every other case, is you're getting kinks in your neck and you're getting interrupted dozing, and it's not quality sleep. So you don't want to dose yourself with something and then have horrible sleep for the entire flight, because then all you're going to do is be groggy and you're going to make bad decisions, and you're not going to be thinking clearly when you get to the other side. So instead, what I always try to do is I try to schedule flights so that they leave very early in the morning. Early, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 4 o'clock if you can get it, even like a 2 a.m. departure if you can, because then when you get on the plane, you're awake and you're going to be stimulated from the whole process of getting on the plane, and throughout the entire flight, or the first majority of the flight, you will most likely be awake. You can have a cup of coffee, you can have some caffeine if you want to stay awake, you can get through a couple of meals. Regardless, when you do that, whatever you land tired. Now, if you land tired, that's the easiest place to go, that's the easiest position to be in if you want to go ahead and keep yourself awake for another few hours and then go to sleep at a decent time at night. A decent time meaning 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night. If you get 8 hours of sleep regularly, or even if you're only a 5 or 6 hour sleeper, your body is going to respond very well to having 8, 10 hours of uninterrupted rest time in a comfortable hotel or in a comfortable bed after a long flight, because flying is mentally stimulating, it's physically taxing, it's uncomfortable, there's all sorts of things that make flying something taxing on your body. And your body really, really wants to rest after a long travel day. So if you're flying 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, 16 hours like we are today, I always recommend that you stay awake as long as you can, take a few cat naps en route, let those cat naps be natural. Do not caffeinate yourself the whole flight. Have a cup of coffee or two, maybe in the first 4 hours or so, but don't keep yourself up for the entire flight. Avoid alcohol if you can. Avoid melatonin, Tylenol PM, and all those other like medicine or medicinal sleep aids, because you really just want to let your body do what it's going to naturally do. If you pair that with decent snacks that are not too high in sugar, not too high in salt, remember that airplane food is decent, but it's usually very salt heavy. It's usually sodium rich. So you've got to have a lot of fresh water to flush that through your system, which is why we're always carrying 1-liter bottles with us. But that's my suggestion. That's how we will be handling it. The kids will take cat naps. Mommy and daddy will take cat naps. We'll all do whatever we can what our body tells us to do naturally throughout the flight. You already know what we're eating on this flight. You know that we'll have airplane food, but we'll probably be kind of picky about what we choose to eat and what we don't choose to eat. If they give me something really creamy and cheesy, I probably won't eat it. If they give me something that's got some plain vegetables and some bread, then I'll eat that. But that's it. That's our plan. That's how we'll be sleeping and resting for the next 16 hours. And then I'll check in next with you when we get over into Chicago and we're back in the United States. All right, take care, everybody.